What's going on, guys, and welcome to Somewhere in SoCal. My name is Mike Devilak, and on this channel I show you guys what it's like to live somewhere in SoCal. In today's video, I am at one of the most affordable places in all of Temecula. A lot of people reach out to me. I do lots of videos up in Menifee and further north in those areas, but a lot of people want to live in Temecula. All right, you got really good location to San Diego. A lot of people need to commute down to San Diego, and we're kind of close to, being within driving distance for those who need to commute. All right, but also just a really nice feel of being in a more developed area. So right now I'm going to show you guys 3 floor plans starting at $524,000 and not creeping above that $650,000 price point. So really affordable to be in a prime location. So we're going to show you guys 3 floor plans. We're gonna hop on a map, show you guys what it's like to actually live here. All right, and you can already see, right? Like, I'm filming this in the clubhouse, or not clubhouse area, but in the pool area. So you got the, various amenities here with this community. All right, we're also gonna go over school, shopping. We're just a couple blocks away from the mall. All right, so in a lot of my videos, I mentioned Promenade, Temecula, that's the big mall in the area. All right, that's just a couple blocks down the road. So you get prime location to shopping, to schools are all within 10 minutes of here. Like I mentioned, the freeway is super close. So this is just a really good spot to be. We're also close to Old Town Temecula. So if you're like a foodie or you like going out at night, all right, this is a really good spot. And I think this is a fabulous spot for someone who's either just starting a family or kind of just wants to get started with their career and own property and that sort of stuff. So we're gonna tour these 3 floor plans that are right over here. I'll show you here in a second. Hop on a map so you guys what it's like to live here. All right, couple things, housekeeping stuff to take care of before we get there. All right, number 1, all right, you guys see the pool. There's obviously gonna be HOA here. All right, HOA here is gonna be $280 a month. And then the tax rate with the Mello-Roos, special assessments, and then just the base tax rate, we're looking at 1.75%. All right, which is a little bit lower than some of the stuff that's kind of further up the freeway in Menifee, where we're looking at about 2%. So pretty good, I guess, trade-off there. Yes, you have an HOA, but you're paying lower taxes. So hey, it is what it is. So anyways, let's go ahead. I'm kind of just walk you around this area real quick. Kind of just show you this whole area. You got the barbecue pits right here. You got the pool. You do have a jacuzzi. All right, these desert nights are gonna be awesome here when you get come chill in the jacuzzi. All right, you got the bathrooms right over there. They got showers. And then kind of just these walking trails and stuff like that. Walking trails throughout, barbecue pits throughout. All right. One thing I want to let you guys know, right? I didn't know this community existed. So the freeway right there, the 15 freeway is just right down the road. You probably can't hear the background noise. It's not that bad. All right. But I've driven past this area on the freeway multiple times a week. All right. I thought this community was all built out. All right, and then I just realized that it wasn't. All right, so they have about 30 home sites left, and like I said, these are some of the most affordable home options, all right, to own a house in the Temecula area. So if you're someone who wants to kind of own your first home, or maybe you're transitioning and you want to downsize, or whatever your reason is, right? I just think this is a good spot, to get something in Temecula with very feasible options, like for sure under 600, but definitely under 650 depending on the size of home that you're looking for. So they got 30-ish houses left, all right, at the time I'm recording this, and they are going to be basically done. Everyone moved in by March. So if you're looking to get into something for the first quarter of 2025, now's the time. All right, one other huge thing I want to let you guys know. All right, this builder, they don't do any sort of bait and switch and stuff like that. All right, so you're going to see these model homes. A lot of the places I film, we go to the model homes, they look super nice, and then they basically just nickel and dime you. All right, Meritage does not do that. 95% of what you see in these houses is going to be included. That's part of the reason I love them. Okay, they kind of come with smart home access with doorbells, and there's all kinds of stuff that's really like tech friendly. So the other big thing is like the floors that you see in here. They upgrade the floors in pretty much every house that you see. The upgraded cabinets, countertops, all that sort of stuff. So as we go into these houses, 95% of the stuff you see in here is stuff that is included in those base prices that I'm telling you about. Whereas other builders, I tell you a price on the thing, it's like their bare minimum price, and they nickel and dime and add and keep adding. All right, these guys are not like that. That's why I love working with them. All right, because you're basically getting what you see in a model home. So anyways, let's go ahead and get this tour started. Whoopsies, I fooled you. I forgot to mention this. All right, part of the reason I found this place is, right, they're building, this builder is building new homes just right down the road here that they're actually pre-selling. Okay, so if you don't like this, townhome style with the, sharing walls, they do have some homes that are gonna be similar to this. So they're gonna be detached single family homes with, they are gonna have a small yard. But they do have some that they're pre-selling that are going to be in the $600,000 range, just right up the road right here. So almost everything that applies to this video, all right, just think of a little bit bigger houses, a little bit more expensive, all right, but as far as the area and stuff like that, everything else is going to apply. So they are pre-selling, so if you want to get into one of those, let me know. All right, I've talked to the salesperson here, and we're locked and ready to go. All right, they're gonna have the first quarter move in there. People are getting their first keys there for phase 1. All right, they're pre-selling, I believe she said starting in December. They're gonna start pre-selling in December, but their pre-sales office is here because it's so close. So you wanna get in touch there, let me know. And then they'll have models over there that I'll be filming in February. So anyways, for real now, let's go film those houses. So let's get things started with residence 1. This right here is gonna be 1,387 square feet. We're gonna have 2 bedrooms, 2.5 bathrooms. You do have a 2-car garage, and this one starts at $524,000. Give you a little feel for this thing up here. Kind of tucked in between here, so walk on up. And you're gonna have this little courtyard area at the front of your house. Your AC unit there, so you got all this at the front here that I believe comes kind of landscape. You got that sprinkler system there. Anyways, let's go ahead and see this one. Now this one isn't or wasn't initially a model for them, so we'll see kind of how this is, but you got a nice little entryway or landing area at the bottom down here. So while we're stairs to go up. So all these are gonna be 3-story townhome type things. So this will be our garage access. They got it locked right now. And then we've got our storage under the stairs. Little mini movie theater. All right, so got a little bit of storage there. I'll have to grab one of those waters in a little bit. Let's go ahead and walk up though. Carpet on the way up. And then these guys are really good, as I mentioned on the opening, about kind of just not doing the bait and switch thing with the models. Kind of what you see, like 95% of it is what's included. So, all right, on the second level here, we got a nice little shot of this whole thing, but kind of just your common living area right here. So we'll have our stairs to go up over there in a second, but right here we got these big windows looking out. We've got a nice little designated dining area there. Got a really good sized island with this kitchen. There. Got enough for what, we got 4 stools underneath. Then that right there, like I mentioned, this was not a model, so there's no fridge in here. But these guys do include appliances when you buy here. So like I said, pretty much everything you see, like including the flooring, all right, is kind of sort of, you know, pretty much what's coming with the house. All right, so you got these cabinets, you got all the appliances that will come. So it will come equipped with a washer, dryer, fridge, on top of the normal stuff that you see here with the dishwasher and the cooking stuff and the dishwasher. Yeah, nice little flow to this thing here. And then we got our pantry right here. Now this is a bigger pantry than I see at some of the other builders with these like almost 3,000 square foot homes and 5 or 6 bedrooms. This is a really good sized pantry for the amount of space we got here. And you just got a nice little flow here to have your TV there and a living room. All right, for something that's going to be, you know, under 1,400 square feet, you just got the the 2 bedrooms here. This is a really nice living room setup. Then back here we got a half bathroom. I think it's half. Hold on. Yeah, half bathroom. All right, so there's all the standard stuff there. You could probably put like a little landing table or something in this cutout right there. Then you are also gonna have a balcony. So we have that courtyard down below, and then you're gonna have a balcony right here. This reminds me a lot of kind of like when I first got married. We lived in Anaheim, right across from Angel Stadium. We had a little courtyard thing here, or not courtyard, a balcony. We were living in 700 square feet, right? 700 or 800, I forget. All right, let's go ahead and go upstairs again. On up. Lots of stairs to climb all the way up here. So at the top of the stairs up here, we're gonna have our 2 bedrooms. All right, so let's first go to the left here. This will be our laundry unit. So you got a stackable washer and dryer will go here. Once again, they say that it comes with appliances. Also gonna come with blinds too. So. All right, so here's bedroom number 1. Kind of just a standard size bedroom. You do have the 2 windows there. Oh, a little extra there. That's kind of cool. All right, so you got your closet doors there. I'm assuming they're gonna come with sliding closet doors. That doesn't look normal. Gotta have everything set up there. All right, and then you got, I guess, bathroom number 1, but it's really like an ensuite type thing. And they got some work to do there. Your house does not come with damage, with damage like that. All right, so basically like a mini suite type thing. So that privacy. Let's go to the other side. You know, a house this size is probably for people who are trying to buy a house together, or maybe got young kids or something. Kind of like a starter home type thing. So here's the master bedroom. Really good size. Lots of space up here. You got those big windows letting that natural light in. You guys a little spinneroo here. See everything. All right, you're gonna have our closet right here. Pretty good sized closet. I'm not gonna do like a full spin test. I guess maybe I'd bend my arms a little bit, but so a decent amount of space in there. And then we'll walk over here and see the master bathroom. All right, so you got this walk-in shower with those sliding doors, 2 little benches there. You got the his and her sinks, and then we do have that throne area over here. All right, you got I'm gonna put the blinds there for you, so that's something to think about. So, anyways, all right, this is a nice little spot for the smallest one. All right, so this one right here was Plan 1. It's 1,387 square feet. We're gonna have 2 beds, 2.5 bathrooms, and this one starts at $524,000. Next up, we've got Plan 2. This one is 1,698 square feet. We're gonna have 3 bedrooms, 2.5 bathrooms, and this one starts at $577,000. All right, so this one, I mean, to me, it just looks a little bit nicer than the one next door to it. So that's the first one we just went in. And yeah, there's no balcony. I think just kind of the curb appeal here, if you invite friends, family over, they walk into this, it looks a little nicer having the courtyard out front, that sliding door there. And then you got your balcony right there. But anyways, let's go in and check this thing out. So a nice sized courtyard right here, like I mentioned. We'll get into the house in a second, right? But you're gonna have this little covered area, which I think is super nice to have. Let's go on in and see this. Walk on in. This is kind of a really cool setup. All right, so a lot more to offer down here than that first plan. So walk this way a little bit. All right, so almost like a little, this is really cool for, I guess if you work from home or something, you can have, you know, your meeting space down here. So it's kind of just like a little flex space. I'm digging this. This is a pretty sweet little spot, especially for someone who works from home, or maybe you have kids and they're gonna do homework, or you do homeschooling and stuff like that right here. I have, you know, some families that move out here that homeschool their kids. So I'm starting to notice some things at our home office, and now I'm saying like, oh, it could be your homeschooling station. All right, but we got our, let's see if I can show you guys this. Can I show you guys a garage today? I can.
Garage door open.
Alrighty, so you got your normal 2-car garage right here. What the garage looks like. Some people like to see that. All right, let's go on. I was gonna say let's go upstairs, but let's go under the stairs first. Oh, I guess not. This is just a coat closet. All right. I was expecting some storage under the stairs. All right, let's go upstairs though. Walk on up. Boom, boom, boom. All right, so no wasted space. You know, I like how they put some stuff here just to help you kind of envision what can be and what can go here. And this is a much bigger living space than that Plan 1. All right, so give you a little pan here around everything, but we are gonna start in the kitchen. What's back here? Oh, we got that back here. Let's start back here, actually. All right, so we got a half bathroom right here. There's that, and then here's the kitchen. Give you a little taste of all this stuff. So you have an island right here. This island's probably a little bit smaller because remember the one next door, Plan 1, had 4 seats there. So this one's got 3, but the rest of the living area is much bigger than next door. But you know, here you get your little coffee station set up, got the cabinets. See, that's the thing with these guys. Like I mentioned earlier, 95% of what you see here is actually what comes with the house. All Right, there's no bait and switch here. They're not showing you all these super cool upgrades at the price that I told you guys, and then saying, oh, that's $100,000 more. That's not how it is. See, this is the sleek look. All right. You also see, you know, the extended backsplash and stuff like that. So lots of different upgrades that these guys include. All right, so you do have the fridge right there. Let's go see our pantry. A little walk-in, pop-in pantry right here. Lots of space, lots of shelves there. The rest of the kitchen there, got those windows looking out. Kind of like being able to be, you know, cooking and seeing outside what's going on in the neighborhood. This nice big sink right there. Your dishwasher back here. Kind of just a nice flow here. See the rest of this. Maybe hanging out at the island here or washing dishes, whatever. You still got a view, kind of sort of a view of the TV. You got our designated dining area right here. That light fixture hookup waiting for you. So that's kind of cool. A little accent wall action there. That's a nice little touch. And then we got our living room. There's just a really nice cozy feel on the second level. Let's go out for that balcony. Oh, that's kind of a cool. All right. I know a lot of people are starting to do this. If you go in the model homes, they're getting like 2 of these coffee tables and putting them together to make it look more grand. And I mean, it does the trick. And then obviously with that rug as well, this is just, you know, you don't need to spend a bajillion dollars on a giant coffee table piece like that. You can do something like that there. All right. Here's our balcony right off that living room. Just be out here sipping on your coffee in the morning. I know if I lived here, I'd probably be doing my Zoom calls right here in the morning, just listening to the nature. You got nice little views out there too. All right, so you got obviously the hills over there. You got a little bit of freeway noise, but I only hear it when I'm out here. Just nice little view of the neighborhood right here. You can see the clubhouse pool thing right there. Just really nice, relaxing, kind of vibey spot. Just chill out there. All right, let's go on upstairs now. All right, as I'm doing that, if you like anything you see on this video, make sure you go ahead and reach out. My phone number is gonna be on the screen right now, whether you're coming out today, tomorrow, next week, next month, a few weeks, a few months, whatever. All right, I would love to be your local guide to this area. Anyways, we are at the top of the stairs now. Got some bedrooms to look at. I think that's the master. We're gonna save it. So right here, we're gonna have bathroom number 1. We had a half bath down on the second level, but this one right here, you got your sink, the cabinet, the toilet, and then you've got your shower tub combo there. All right, sorry, I'm making you guys dizzy, I know. So we came up the stairs there, went to that room. All right, we got our stackable washer dryer here. So no designated laundry room per se, but you can't hide the washer and dryer there. All right, we got bedroom number 1. This is a really good size. Really good size secondary bedroom. Pretty wide. Got that window looking out to the front. Got our spot for our TV right there. You know, you guys know I'm loving that. And then we've got your closet over there. All right, we got bedroom 2 right here. This one feels smaller. Feels smaller than the one we were just in. You got that window looking out there. Colors on the wall. A little soccer room going on. So this room is definitely smaller. Maybe a closet there. Let's go on and see that master room. All right, so here, master bedroom. All right, this master bedroom feels smaller than the one that was next door. Right, but obviously if you're buying, you know, something that's, you know, this size, right, you probably are gonna need that extra space for the kids and stuff like that. So it kind of eats that space a little bit. And then you got that living area that's a little bit bigger too. So it's pretty cool. Pop the fan or a chandelier, your choice. Here we're gonna have our walk-in closet. Pretty good amount of space in here. I will do the spin test, kind of, sort of. All right, so it passes the test. We'll go on over and see the master bathroom right here. All right, so we got our master bathroom. We got our his and her sinks right there. You got that big old mirror. You got your shower right there, your walk-in shower. Those benches and the sliding glass doors. And then we've got our throne area right here. Now, one thing I am gonna point out, because some people like get weirded out about it. I do not believe that like a lot of these places, like, okay, yes, there's a door there. Some builders don't leave the doors on during the models. All right, I don't believe a door is going there. I know there's some husbands and wives who are like, I don't know, they don't like the idea of like being able to sit on the bed and just like, you know, you get what I'm saying, or being that close to the toilet area. All right, so I just want to kind of point that out and let you guys know that it does not come with a door there. Now, you could probably do some sort of sliding barn door sort of thing, but anywho. All right, so this right here was planned to, it's 1,698 square feet. We got 3 beds, 2.5 bathrooms, and this one starts at $577,000. Alrighty, so next up, I'm gonna do what I always do. We're gonna hop on the map, and I'm gonna show you guys what it's like to actually live here. We'll go over schools, shopping, things to do, medical care, all that sort of stuff, all right? So let's go ahead and dive into the map. Alrighty, so where the heck are we? So we're at Sultana at Heirloom Farms by Meritage Homes. All right, so we're just south of where the 15 and 215 freeways meet. All right, and we're kind of in, I guess, you know, North Temecula, basically. It's kind of right where the city changes from Murrieta to Temecula. All right, most notably, you'll see this circle here. That is Promenade Temecula. That is basically the Temecula Mall. That's the most popular, like, traditional mall that is, like, around, really. So there's lots of different, you know, options there as far as shopping, the food court, like, literally everything. So you got, like, this main hub of almost everything you could possibly want here. So obviously there's the mall here. There's a Costco you see down here. There's all kinds of shopping along the side here across Winchester Road right there. So you shopping up, all the way up, you know, all that little yellow there, and even around the circle here. There's even shopping and restaurants on the outskirts there. So there's so many different options. I'll zoom in and show you guys in a second. All right, you got In-N-Out Burger down here. Your Target is super close down this way. So this is really just a prime location. You see the movie theater there. There's also a movie theater at the mall. So a couple different movie theater options. Now, I don't need to spend a whole bunch of time going over that, but I'm just gonna, I guess, just show you for the sake of showing you. So distance here, oops, let me go back. All right, so the distance from this community to the mall, which is basically right down the street, you're looking at a 6-minute drive. And now when I'm telling you guys that like everything you need is here, right? It is literally right here. So less than 10 minutes away, really 5 minutes away, because this is kind of just going to the center of the mall, but you're probably gonna park on the outskirts a little bit. So you're about we'll call it 5 to 10 minutes away from almost anything you could possibly need to do, like including a Costco that's right there as well. So super close there, and I can go on and kind of show you all the stores inside of here, but you know, you got Yard House, there's a whole little shopping center or outdoor part with Yard House, Apple Store, Lululemon, like all kinds of stuff on this outdoor area. You got the movie theater right there, like I mentioned, Round One Bowling and Arcade right there. You have Dick's Sporting Goods. There's a food court in there, and then all kinds of restaurants along the outside. You got Phil's Barbecue, which is really good. A nice little spot there. I'm not gonna go ahead and show you everything, but your Chick-fil-A, pretty much anything you can think of. Barnes & Noble, I'm a huge, like, no one take offense to this, but I'm like a huge nerd. I love to read. I was an English teacher after all, but I love reading different like books and stuff like that. So I love going to Barnes & Noble. When I drop my daughter off at her cheerleading practice, which is close by, I go to Barnes & Noble and look at books. Alrighty. So anyway, so really cool spot here. And then also along the way, I just want to show you guys this little shopping center here, or not shopping center, it's, there's warehouses here. You see Sky Zone Trampoline Park. So that's a cool place for kids to go if you have kids. There's also DBAT Baseball Academy here. It's a good like batting cage for people who are super into baseball, like me. All right, so there's lots and lots of stuff to do here. Let me just show you guys the distance to this Target, just to show you shopping center. It's a little bit further. I believe there's a Home Goods in that Target as well. All right, so you're about 12 minutes to that Target, and that's that there's a lot of traffic just in this little section right here. All right, but this shopping center here is gonna have a lot to offer as well. Anyways, there's a shopping center here with lots of different things. You know, not just Target, so there's restaurants, there's a movie theater, that sort of thing. And then this is really cool, Oscar's Brewing Company. If you're not from the area, you've probably never heard of Pat and Oscar's, all right? But I know when I was growing up, there's a place called Pat and Oscar's, and I mean, it's basically, it was in this spot, so I'm assuming Pat left Oscar. I don't know the whole story there. Anyways, there's Temecula Duck Pond here. So when I used to live in Torrance, I grew up in Torrance, up in LA. My brother we played travel baseball growing up. My brother played a tournament in Temecula. I don't know when it was, whatever. Anyways, we went and had lunch or dinner or something at Pat and Oscar's, and they have these amazing breadsticks. So anyways, one year for Mother's Day, we drove all the way from Torrance, all the way down to right here in Temecula, because my mom liked the breadsticks here. All right, so it's pretty good breadsticks. They ended up actually having building at Pat and Oscar's at the mall by our house in Torrance at the Del Amo Mall. But anyways, so they got Oscar's Brewing Company here. So it's kind of like the same feel if you're familiar with what Pat and Oscar's was or is. It's kind of the same thing there. So they got different, you know, beers and stuff. They still have those breadsticks, I'm pretty sure. I went there when we first moved out here. But this is a cool spot for the kids too, because you can come here and feed the ducks and that sort of thing. So that's kind of just a cool little side note to go on top of what I was saying. So that's kind of going to cover the main shopping stuff of it. Almost everything you need is within 5 minutes. And then if you really want to go to Target instead of Costco or whatever, you're looking at, you know, a 12-minute drive depending on traffic and stuff like that. So lots of different restaurant options. And I mean, we're talking dozens and dozens and dozens within this spot. So next up, I want to talk about the schools. All right, so for elementary school, you're gonna get Barnett Elementary School right here, which is a super close drive from this community. You're looking about a 5-minute drive, just basically hopping into this other community. And then also just note you got Harbison Community Park here. There's a nice little park that's close by. You got the lake park right there. So you're about a 5-minute drive from the elementary school. As far as middle school go, you're at Day Middle School. All right, and then one thing to keep in mind as I'm talking about these schools, this is part of the Temecula School District. It's the #2 rated school district in Riverside County. So if you're someone who cares a lot about the educational system and your kids go to school, definitely a good location for you. The middle school, Day Middle School, is about 9 minutes away. It's just on the other side of the mall, basically. Alrighty, and then we got the high school is Chaparral. I've heard it pronounced so many different ways. I'm not from here, so I'm totally gonna sound like like I'm not from here. All right, and I coached high school baseball back in the day, but we never played down here. So the high school, actually, real quick, if you're someone that's from this area, can you please in the comments let me know how to properly pronounce it? All right, one of my barbers went to this high school, and yeah, I just want to know how to say it. Chaparral, don't know. You guys let me know. Anyways, this high school is less than 10 minutes, 8 minutes away here. What else we got? We got Temecula Prep. All right, this is I guess it's a charter school or private school. I'm not exactly sure. All right, one of our friends actually goes here, so that'll be a little bit further away. That's about a 20-minute drive if you wanted to go like the private school route. I believe there's also, I'm just gonna do this real quick, Rancho Christian. All right, so that's about a 15-minute drive to that school. So there's another private school down that way, Rancho Christian. All right, so that's about a 15-minute drive. Just wanted to throw that out there for you guys if you're looking in the private school route, since there actually are some options down here. As far as medical care, all right, you do have Temecula Valley Hospital, which is going to be about a 15-minute drive. All right, so you're going to go just down the freeway. The really good thing about this community is just the access to everything. All right, you can take the freeway down to Temecula Parkway, or you can take Inez Road to the hospital over here. All right, and once again, there's more shopping over here. You see that Walmart. All right, but you're about 15 minutes from that hospital and that medical care. Now, keep in mind, there is actually a Kaiser facility if you're like not for the hospital. All right, this is not the one I normally mention in Murrieta, but there is a Kaiser facility that's off the freeway, like right over in this section, which would be a couple minutes. Let me just type in. So you're about 7 minutes if you're someone who uses Kaiser. All right, your normal medical offices are here. A hospital is not. All right, and then also there's a Rancho Springs is another close by hospital. You see that up there. So that's less than 10 minutes. So lots of different options medical wise. And I also like to point that out, not just like heaven forbid you guys need to use an emergency room or something like that. that. I've been having a lot of people in the medical field reach out that are moving this way or relocating or stuff like that. So there's tons of jobs within 20 to 30 miles of here in the medical field. So I know some people come out here and they're like, oh my gosh, it feels like it's in the middle of nowhere. And by the way, it's not. When you actually come out here, you're going to see there's a lot of like development and stuff going on, not just in Temecula, but further up in Murrieta and Menifee and kind of expanding out from there. But there's lots of different jobs within 20 to 30 miles in the medical field. So I do like to highlight the hospitals and medical centers and stuff like that. As far as things to do, all right, I showed you guys the mall already. You can kind of see some of the golf courses and stuff like that with the greens, the green stuff going on here. Lots of golf courses. All right, but I'll just show you Old Town Temecula because it's right here. So Old Town Temecula is a good spot if you want to go kind of like nightlife. All right, I say nightlife loosely because it's not like clubs and stuff like that, but just kind of just a nice night out and stuff like that. There's good restaurants, like mom and pop style restaurants, not big national chains. So we're about 10 minutes away from Old Town Temecula. I'll also go over Pechanga. That's the casino. All right, there's good restaurants here. You can obviously gamble. There's golf course. So Pechanga is about a 15-minute drive. Yeah, it's just, guys, there's so much to do around this location here where these townhomes are. And then the one thing I'm going to show you real quick is they are also building, like I said, that community called Prado by Meritage Homes in Temecula. You'll see it's just right there. It's right down the street, right across from Harbison Community Park. So they're building this whole brand new community with the detached homes. So if you wanted to get it in on that, they're going to start pre-selling in December. I've already talked to the sales rep up at Sultana, where we are today in this video. Reach out to me. We'll get that appointment set up for you, and you can get in on phase 1 of Prado. Okay, and you get to see everything early, you get the best pricing, and you get your keys first. So their anticipated movement on those is going to be in March. So that's just some food for thought there. Let me zoom out a little bit further. So we got schools, medical care. I did basically shopping, things to do. So the mall, that sort of stuff. Lots of different hiking and outdoorsy type of things too. You got Lake Skinner here, you got Diamond Valley Lake, you got Lake Elsinore this way. You'll see Canyon Lake here. That is a private community, so don't pay any attention to that. Alrighty, unless you make friends in there. All right, and then we got Lake Paris up here. So you got lots of different outdoor living types of options, lots of different hiking trails, like I mentioned, the golf courses and that sort of thing. The next thing I'm going to show you guys is going to be the airports. All right, so from this location, I'm interested to see what's closer, San Diego or Ontario Airport. So we got San Diego Airport. As I mentioned, this is a possible good spot for someone who needs to commute down into San Diego. So you see we're a little bit over an hour away from the airport down in San Diego, so hour 7 there. Ontario Airport, up a little bit, about 57 minutes. So Ontario's still a little bit closer. All right, so you're kind of really, there's probably gonna be an accident on this freeway too at some point. So you're kind of just in the middle of Ontario and San Diego airports. Let's go to John Wayne Airport in Orange County, over in Irvine, about an hour 7 there. Man, you're right between 3, same distance between 3 of the different spots there. And LAX, I'm gonna guess, is 2 hours plus, but let's just do it for fun. LAX, hour and 45 minutes, so it's closer than I thought, but we're on a light traffic day here in SoCal. Alrighty, but yeah, so about hour 45, 2 hours from LAX. Another thing I've been doing lately, just for fun, is showing you guys how far away things are from Disneyland. So we'll do that here too. Disneyland. I know how to spell, guys. As an accidental space. All right, so hour 15 from Disneyland, so relatively close to have a day in the Magic Kingdom. And let's see what else I want to show you guys. I always like to show the beach now too. So Oceanside Pier, that's the closest beach to where we are. All right, the Oceanside Pier, less than an hour from the beach at this community. All right, now let's just see it in Orange County. Let's just look at Laguna Beach and see how far away we are from the OC beaches. About an hour 15 minutes, hour and 15 minutes from Laguna Beach. So I guess, an hour away, you're at Oceanside. You're about an hour 15 from Laguna Beach, which is a little more, calm, and there's some restaurants and stuff down there as well. So it's kind of just a different vibe to go to Laguna Beach. So hour 15 minutes from there. So anyways, that basically covers everything I wanted to talk about on the map side of things. So let's go back and see this last house.
Last but definitely not least, we've got Residence 3. This one right here is 1,893 square feet. We're gonna have 4 beds, 3.5 bathrooms, and this one starts at $622,000. I just want to give you a nice little feel of this thing from the street. This one's a corner unit. All right, but one thing I want you guys to notice is just how the courtyard area on this one is not like where you enter the house per se. Like, yes, you have your little backyard courtyard area,
which we'll see what that's off of. I'm assuming it's off of the living area there. But you have this entrance over here. And then I see balcony there. Let me just go on this side real quick. And yeah, that's where our balcony is. Right, just so you kind of get a feel for it. So let's go in and see this. Their biggest model. So I'm interested to see how this one feels. Right, so right as we walk in here, see, I like the way, like this is just, when you get it, it's just like an empty space, but it just gives so much life to the house right as you walk in. Just to be right here and see this artwork and these decorations and stuff. Very inviting feeling. So just for inspiration for you guys. All right, this will be your garage. Your garage access right here. Kind of sort of extended area for storage. Anyways. Alrighty. So right here, you've got your little movie theater closet storage area with, oh yeah, lots of storage under the stairs. And then down here, I'm gonna assume this is gonna be bedroom number 1, all right? They've got this set up as an office, so, I mean, I could totally see myself 2 kids ago living in this, with this being my home office. This is a really nice setup, and this is where that courtyard is off of. I also kind of like the courtyard being, I don't know that I like it being off of a room. I don't know. You guys be the judge when you were teenagers that this was your room. I was not that guy, but I'm just saying. I used to be a teacher. I know several of my former students, if they lived here, they would not be here at night. Anyways, we got, I guess we'll call this bathroom 1. It's really a mini suite type thing. With the bathroom inside there. And we're gonna have our walk-in closet for this person right here. Pretty good sized closet for a secondary bedroom. All right, but I really do like the feel of that. Anyways, let's go ahead and go up to the second level. The art. Really like the way they decorate this place. Okay, we'll walk on up to level number 2. All right, so over there we're gonna have our living area. Just give you a little pan. Once again, just not wasting space, all right? The windows everywhere. Got our kitchen over here. So let's just start with the kitchen. All right, so got a really good size island. They just even the 4 seats there. Pretty big fridge right there too. Cabinets, and then you see that extended wow, tongue twister, extended backsplash right there. Really like this color combination of the floor and everything. Now my biggest complaint is that from here you can't see the TV, but whatever. All right, you got a little spot for your coffee right there. Got our walk-in, pop-in pantry type of thing. Lots of space there for goodies. And then right over here, we're gonna have our dining area. Like that. So let's go outside real quick. Check out this balcony. Oh, I thought I saw it raining right now. I was like, what? Oh, this is a little bit of extra balcony space. So this is pretty cool, and it is covered. And you're gonna have some cool views. You can see like the mountains out in the distance there, and even over there. And this is a pretty cool feel here. Yeah, I can tell. I'm kind of like, I'm not super naturey, but I like being outdoors and like just. I know some people, that traffic that I can hear from the freeway that's right there, like it might bug some people, but I actually just like the. It doesn't sound super busy. It's just that, like, I don't know, background noise. Come out here, sip some wine, and like a Friday night or something, or coffee in the morning. Nice little spot here. Walk on over here and see the living room. All right, so we got our living room set up right here with those big old windows. You're just supposed to, oh, they did it again. They got the 2 coffee table things together, make it look more grand. That rug and that little end table there. Just a really nice looking living room. All right, what do we got here? See, these guys are doing it good. I keep saying this. You guys probably annoyed at me saying it by now, but no wasted space. All right, they got a nice little desk area here. Someone can come and do their journaling or homework, or maybe this is like a home office workstation. If you had to use that bathroom or that bedroom downstairs, and then you do have a half bathroom right here. So you've got your sink there, you got toilet, mirror. Anyways, let's go upstairs now. While I walk, oops, I lost the camera. While I walk upstairs, I just want to remind you guys that this is a show I post every single Saturday at 8 a.m. So if you like the sort of stuff where I'm touring new houses, new communities, showing you guys what it's like to live somewhere in SoCal, if you like the stuff, do the stuff, like, subscribe, tap the notification bell, that is up to date on everything going on. Whew! All right, I'm losing my breath. All right, I think that's the master that way. Let's go this way. So the right of the stairs. All right, we got like a storage or linen closet right here. We have bedroom number 2. I am a fan of the yellow. So I've got all my real estate branding aside. Yeah, actually this channel's yellow too, huh? The yellow branding, I like this. Now, truthfully, all right, this is a good sized room for a baby or in a nursery type thing. Not the ideal setup for a kid. Like I'm trying to think like if my 8 and 9-year-old were in here. Like yes, it probably gets the job done with, you know, basic stuff, but it'd be another room for toys or stuff to play with. And my wife doesn't like the kids playing with stuff in other spots of the house. They have their designated areas. They got the garage and they got their bedroom. All right, so this would not float in my house with my kids' current ages. Anyways, all right, let's go over here. We've got bedroom number 3. Ooh, I'm gonna have to show Cruz this. Cruz is huge on construction. Gets fired up with all the stuff. Dream and play, I like that. All right, this room does feel a little bit bigger, kind of just a standard sized bedroom. You get the closet right there. Nice little setup. All right, now bedroom 3. All right, we're gonna have bathroom number 2. All right, what is bathroom? This is bathroom 1 with the half one. All right, so we got the sink, you got the mirror, toilet, the shower tub combo. Then right off of that, we've got our washer dryer area. So you get the stackable washer dryer right here. So again, not really a designated room, right, but definitely a spot to kind of just hide that. All right, let's go this way. We'll go see the master bedroom. All right, so we got our master bedroom right here. All right, once again, it doesn't feel as big as that, you know, plan 1, but once again, you're making some sacrifices to have more bodies living with you. I do love having those symmetrical windows on each side of the headboard here. Then you got this window also looking outside. You get a taste of what this is like from up here. Nice little accent wall, good touch there. That's cheap and easy to do. See what that looks like. Now let's go into this closet. Like the walk-in closet, like an L-shaped walk-in closet. I can't do the spin test, but it's like a good size. Like I'm putting you guys on the rack right there, and I still got 3 or 4 feet on the other side of this arm, so lots of space in there. Let's go see that bathroom though.
Oh, we got it. Oh,
right, how's it going? All right, so we got the master bathroom right here. You got the walk-in sliding shower thing there with the benches. You got his and her sinks. We got our throne area right here. It's a pretty good feel. Alrighty, so this right here was Plan 3. It's 1,893 square feet. We have 4 beds, 3.5 bathrooms, and this one starts at $622,000. Alrighty guys, so that wraps this video up. We saw 3 models they've got here, all right, ranging from basically just under 1,400 square feet all the way up to just under 1,900 square feet, and a pretty affordable price range from basically $524 all the way up to $622 as the starting prices. All right, as I mentioned earlier, there's about 30 home sites still available. They're basically gonna be all done by March. All right, so if you're someone who's looking to move in the first quarter of 2025, all right, you've got some time here to get in and get one of these last 30 spots. All right, so we toured these 3 floor plans for you, showed you guys those 3 models, hopped on a map, showed you guys what it was like to actually live here. All right, and this is just a prime location. I mean, I pointed out the freeway a couple times, so if you're someone who needs to commute or, you know, you like to go places, you do have the freeway right there, just straight down the road here. We're super close to the mall and shopping, so you know, a lot of the places in this area, you're gonna have a much higher price point to be this
close in this much of a prime location to the shopping center, I'm sorry, the mall, all right, and the freeway and all that kind of stuff. So this is just a really good location. All right, you do have this clubhouse pool area that's right here. So just a nice, peaceful, quiet community that you guys can get into with, you know, Temecula School District. All right, you have the Temecula schools that you're zoned to. So if you're someone who has kids and you put a high emphasis on schooling and the education system, all right, this is the #2 school district in Riverside County. So definitely a great spot to be if you're someone who has kids that are going to be going to school. So anyways, all right, and speaking of the schools, all right, the 3 levels of schools are all really close to here, you know, less than a 10-minute drive basically. So you're, like I said, just really a prime location. I just like to think back of when we first got married or we first had our first couple kids. I think this would have been a really good spot for us. This type of lifestyle, having all these houses, this walkability. You know, we had a small dog when we first got married, this close to shopping, schools, all that sort of stuff. So just a really, you know, optimal location. All right, and then once again, all right, you guys see the pool behind me. I just want to remind you guys, the HOA in here is going to be $280 a month, and that tax rate is 1.75%. That includes the Melrose special assessments, all that sort of stuff. So anyways, if you liked anything you saw today, make sure you go ahead and reach out. My phone number is on the screen, whether they're coming out today, tomorrow, next week, next month, whenever. I would love to be your local guide to this area. Alrighty. The other thing, all right, this is a show I post every single Saturday at 8 a.m. So if you like the sort of stuff where I'm touring new communities, new houses, showing you the model homes, showing you guys what it's like to live somewhere in SoCal. If you like the stuff, do the stuff, like, subscribe, tap the notification bell. That way stay up to date on everything going on in this local area. All right, there's tons of new builds. All right, I can't believe I didn't know this one existed until like last week. All right, I've seen it out the freeway forever and ever, and I thought it was completely built out, but I'm a big dum-dum. All right, but luckily, all right, you guys can get in here and get one of these last 30 homes that they've got available. So anyways, if you liked this video, YouTube's gonna put a video over this shoulder that they think you're gonna like. So like I said, if you like this video, you're gonna like that one, and I'll see you in there.